Hey, hey, hey. What it do, what it do, what it do. This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. First of all, welcome back to the network. And I first want to thank all my supporters. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the PayPals. And thank you for the Cash App. And let's get into the video. Now, Earl Spence says that Manny Pacquiao will be passing the torch to him. Now, the question is this. Do he deserve the passing of the torch? Is he the next Floyd Mayweather at 147? Has he accomplished everything he want to accomplish at 147? Have he accomplished everything in the sport of boxing thus far? Is he the lead man in boxing, at least at 147? Because you had Floyd, you had Manny. You had a lot of good fighters at 147. But Earl Spence, most would consider a different type of fighter. Now, Earl Spence Jr. said he views his fight with Manny Pacquiao as a passing of a torch. A type of affair in which the outgoing so-called superstar will be turning over the star status to him. Now, Spence, who's 27-0 with 21 KO, will then be the next pay-per-view star. Now, I'm not going out on the ledge and saying that he's a pay-per-view star. I am on the ledge saying that because he is. The numbers don't lie. I'm sorry. The other fighters like Keith Thurman, fighters like Bud Crawford, they are not doing numbers. They are not doing numbers like Earl, the true Spence Jr. Hello? Earl said that since Floyd Mayweather Jr. wouldn't fight him, so that he could take the torch from him. So, therefore, it would be Pacquiao that he would get the torch. Now, Pacquiao, of course, is an eight-time division champion. He's 62-7 with 2 draws and 39 KOs. When the last time he had a KO? Okay. Now, that Spence will be taking it from him next month. And they fight on August the 21st. That's at the T-Mobile Arena. And that's in Las Vegas, goddamn Nevada, baby. That's right. Pacquiao becomes a superstar when he took the torch from who? Oscar De La Hoya. That was back in 2027, 8. That's when Oscar De La Hoya knew he couldn't do anything with the fast foot style and hand speed of Manny Pacquiao. So he got off his ass and walked across the ring and said, hey, baby, I'm through, all right? Hey, you the man, all right? You are the man. And matter of fact, Floyd Mayweather beat Oscar De La Hoya. If you want to go into it a little bit deeper, you can say this. Everyone that Floyd Mayweather fought, guess what? Here come Manny Pacquiao fighting him too. Not only Ricky Hatton and Oscar De La Hoya and Miguel Cotto. I name them all. Why? Because they share a division. That's why. They share a division. What can you do? I can do better. Hello? Hello? All right. Now, Pacquiao, like I said, became that star. And he did beat a lot of good fighters. Pacquiao was a popular guy at that time, but not the megastar he became after his 8-round knockout victory over Oscar De La Hoya. Wow. Now, interestingly, my brother Floyd Mayweather Jr., who I was a big fan and still is a big fan of Floyd Mayweather, because what he does in the ring don't have nothing to do outside the ring. He worked magic in that ring. He collect that so-called, y'all say, data, but he pretty much seeing what you bringing to the table. It might take him maybe a 1, 2, maybe 3 rounds to figure it out. And once he figured it out, wow, wow, wow. Now, interestingly, Mayweather Jr. chose to play it safe and retire with an easy fight against none other than Andre Berto. Now, that was back in 2015. Now, rather than face Spence or Keith Thurman, two of the young lions at that time, remember now, they were young lions at that time. They was up and coming at that time. Who was ready to defeat Mayweather? Now, Keith Thurman was calling out Floyd Mayweather many, many, many times. And that's when most people thought Keith Thurman was the real deal. Goddamn, not Holyfield. But he turned out to be pretty much a dud. All right? Now, he's not a dud in fighting. He's a dud in lying. So, I told you. This is KQ, baby. I keep it straight. I'm calling down the line. And once again, we still can't find that tree. We still can't find that car that he had the accident, or so-called allegedly car accident that he was in. Now, Mayweather and to take his torch and scalp to become the next star. That's what Earl Spence wanted to do. Now, you can argue that Mayweather was selfish by choosing to hang up his gloves without fighting Spence or Thurman. But it might have been too much for him to deal with a loss. Mayweather have crafty built his unbeaten record by being choosy and not guys in their primes and risky. Other words, fuck that. Cherry pick, all right? He was cherry picking. That's how he became 50-0. That's how he became 50-0 undefeated. That's how he made that Rocky Marciano record, by doing things like that. Now, Earl Spence expects his plan A will work. Now, let me tell you what Earl Spence said. Now, and I quote, and you know me, motherfucking quote, "I feel like it's my time," he said. He said that to a monarch, occupant, about his belief he'll beat Manny Pacquiao. It wasn't my cup of tea to watch him fight. Oh, I want to intimidate that style because he was a warrior. Yes, he was. He was a warrior. His willingness just to fight and how quick he is. Spence said about things that he concerned with about his fight with Pacquiao. He's still going to pull the trigger. No doubt about that, people. No doubt about that. He's not gun-shy at all. No doubt about that, my people. He's a guy that is going to fight and bite down and fight. See, these what we call, you might have heard of it, champions. Champions. Lay it all on the line. Leave it all in the ring. I'm not talking about if it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. I'm not talking about lying and saying that you're crazy as hell. I'm not talking about COVID-19. I'm talking about true warriors. I'm talking about true champions. Walk like a champion. Talk like a champion. And goddamn fight like one. And that's what Manny Pacquiao brings to the table. But it's a new sheriff in town, baby. It is a new sheriff in town. It's a new president running right now for 147 division. I mean, winner takes all. Oh, winner takes all. And his name is Earl, the Truth, Spence Jr. You will see the passing of that torch that he's so-called saying. You're going to see that passing of that torch on August the 21st. You will see Earl Spence working that plan A and don't have to go to that plan B. It's going to be a fun, entertaining fight. Like they said, plan B and plan C distracts from plan A. Now, Spence said when asked if he has a plan B for his fight with Pacquiao, and this is what he said. Wow. I feel like my plan A will work. Bingo. And if it doesn't, it's going to turn out to be an all-out war. Now, that comes from none other than the Truth, Earl Spence. Earl isn't giving any hints about the plan A for the Pacquiao fight. but it's probably the same game plan he used to defeat Mikey Garcia in March of 2019. Now, let me explain before I close. Freddie Roach, the longtime trainer / coach of Manny Pacquiao. He has him in his corner once again. But keep in mind, Freddie Roach pretty much compared the fight between Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao as another fight like Antonio Margarito. So your boy KQKC took upon himself to prepare himself for today's show at 12:30 p.m. Central Time to talk about it. To talk about the Antonio Margarito fight. So what I did my research. I went back and watched that fight, round by round, play by play. And let me tell you something, people. He's no Earl Spence. He's no Earl Spence, not whatsoever. The cheating tornado. That's what I call him, the cheating tornado. The tornado that wanted to destroy houses and buildings. No. He cheated. He ran around the old way and tried to destroy the buildings. That's what he tried to do. And he tried to do it brick by brick and block by block. Oh, I'm sorry. One of the blocks fell out of his glove. I'm sorry. Wow. All right. So, therefore, stay tuned. Today, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. We will be talking about Manny Pacquiao. We will be talking about Earl Spence. We will be talking about Freddie Roach. We will be talking about Tyson Fury. Oh, baby. We will be talking about many, many others. And yes, we will be talking about Mikey Garcia. And yes, we will be talking about ESPN Mike Compenhagen. Now, why I'll call that name out? Stay tuned today at 12:30 p.m. I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed, you might as well do it right now. Right now. And that way you will get notified by hitting that bell icon every time I come on and give you some fire-ass video like this one. And every time I come on and do a live stream like the one today. Subscribe right now and you won't be sorry. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. That's the Lions Den Boxing community. Shout out to all my supporters. And you know who you are. Remember, I watch everything. I watch my chat. I go back once I upload my video. I don't look at myself. I look at the chat. I see who supports me and who pretty much is just in there. So, don't worry. KQKC always got an eye. With that, I'm out of here. You know what? I'm on to the next one. Peace.